Power English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Cho.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
The week is almost over. We're almost there.
We're just a couple more days.
I know that you've been still preparing for another marathon.
Yes, I have.
When is that next one?
It is very close. It's on the 13th.
I knew it was close.
Yes.
And how long is this marathon?
So it's actually a half marathon.
Half.
So it's 21.1 kilometers.
Ooh, that's a big one.
It is a big one.
Oof.
So I have done this before. Mm-hmm. So it's just doing it again. So
how are you feeling?
So last weekend, I ran the longest distance in preparation.
Okay.
I ran 20 kilometers.
Ooh, very close.
Right. But now we're kind of like going back, doing less, because you want to kind of rest a little bit before the actual race day.
Okay, got it. You don't want to wear yourself out.
Right. So protecting my knees, protecting my ankles.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, how about trying flying yoga, Cameron? That's what for some reason I cannot picture you doing flying yoga.
I think I'm too big.
I think so.
I think there's a size requirement. I have a friend who's done it.
Really?
A girl, but she said it's great for like your hips and you get to go upside down.
Right. I'm sure it's really great.
You should try it.
I know, I do. I totally want to try it. I just don't have the time.
Yeah, I could see you like doing flying yoga.
I could just
joining Cirque du Soleil.
I could be like an eagle.
Yes. I'm like a bird. I'm going to fly away.
So we're talking about flying yoga this month. It's taking the world by storm. So if a certain activity, food, anything takes the world by storm, what is it doing?
It is very popular. Wherever you go, you are seeing it everywhere.
Right, that's right.
So this is like flying yoga studios are opening up everywhere.
Yeah, it's hugely popular. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about this whole month. Here are some expressions that we're going to cover for today. Take the world by storm, we just talked about. How about if you say, give it a go. Give it a go. Give it a go.
You're going to try something.
Yeah.
It may work out, it may not, but
all right.
Hey, let's try.
Okay. How about this one? Hold someone to it. Hold someone to it.
So someone made a promise, and you will make sure that they follow through with the promise.
That's right.
They cannot back down. They cannot back out.
So you really do need to you need to keep that promise.
Yes.
Okay, let's see how these expressions are used in today's first dialogue. Flying yoga, it's taking the world by storm.
Hey, Allison, you should sign up for the new yoga class I'm teaching.
I'm kind of bored of yoga, Levi, but thanks for thinking of me.
This is different. It's flying yoga, and it's taking the world by storm.
I've seen that before. It looked like you can get a really good stretch hanging from those silk things.
You can. Why don't you give it a go? The first class is free, and I promise you will love it.
I'm going to hold you to it, Levi.
Here we go. Please join us on page 20. You can find our power dialogue there. Levi says, hey, Allison, you should sign up for the new yoga class I'm teaching. Okay, so Levi is teaching a yoga class, and Allison says,
I'm kind of bored of yoga, Levi, but thanks for thinking of me.
Okay, so Allison is like, yoga, it's a little boring. But thanks for thinking of me. This is our power pattern. Thanks for thinking of me.
Yes.
When do you say this?
So this is when someone offers something to you, and you want to say thank you, but you also don't want it. Right?
Right.
고맙지만 사양합니다. Like, that is the feeling here.
Yes.
Thank you,
But no thanks.
But no thank you.
I see.
So thanks for thinking of me.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be. Sometimes you will accept, oh, thanks for thinking of me. I would love to.
Yeah, 생각해줘서 너무 고마워요.
Yeah.
Right. So thanks for thinking of me. That was really sweet. I would love to.
Yes.
Yeah, but then sometimes it's like, oh, no thanks.
No thanks.
Okay. So Levi says, this is different. It's flying yoga and it's taking the world by storm. Okay. So it's flying yoga and it's taking the world by storm. Even in Korea, too, there are so many studios.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So take the world by storm. How popular is it, really?
It is popular the world over. And the image is, well, what I think of is a sandstorm.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
Like in the desert. You see it coming from very far away.
Yes.
Hurry, get in the house. The sandstorm is coming.
Right.
And it just whoosh, covers everything.
Oh my gosh. Did I ever tell you that I got stuck in a sandstorm in the Gobi Desert in Mongolia?
In Mongolia?
Yeah, we were in the car. And it was like, a sandstorm is coming. Everybody get in the car. So we were literally, and it was like, the windows were making so much noise because the sand was hitting the window. It was scary.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah.
So if you're in an actual storm, it is scary.
Yeah.
When you say something is taking the world by storm, then that means that it is that strong of a popularity.
It's like covering you with popularity.
Right, yes.
Okay.
And in the book, if you are looking on page 20, it says taking the word by storm, but it is world.
Yes,
W-O-R-L-D.
that is a typo. Yes, all right. So people are like, word? You said world. Sorry, everyone, it's world. Okay, Allison says, I've seen that before. It looked like you can get a really good stretch hanging from those silk things. Okay, so yes, like you said, to get a good stretch.
Yes. So stretch can be a verb. It can also be a noun.
Yeah.
To stretch, to get a good stretch. Yeah.
A good stretch.
So my dog, Simba, I'm sure Scotty does the same.
Yeah.
You know when they get up and they like bend way down?
It's true.
So in American culture, it's common when you see a dog do that to say, stretch, in that exact voice. Or big stretch.
Big stretch. And don't you sometimes, not always, but even humans, when you get up and you kind of, like stretch your arms and in your bed, like, you do a nice long stretch.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably even say stretch while I stretch. Like, while I'm stretching, say the word stretch. Stretch!
Okay, let's all stretch, everybody. Okay. Levi says, you can, meaning you can get a good stretch. Why don't you give it a go? The first class is free, and I promise you will love it. Okay, give something a go.
Try it.
Yeah.
See if you can do it.
Yeah. So instead of saying, why don't you try it? You could say that, but is there a reason why we'd say, give it a go?
It does feel a little lighter.
Yeah.
Often. And it often feels like it's an activity. Something that you are moving, doing something physical.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Give it a go.
Give it a go. Come on, it's not a big deal.
Right.
Yeah.
So try can be used for a lot of things. Like you can try food, right?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say give it a go.
For food.
For food.
True.
Right?
Yes.
Because there is this word go, it often feels like there's some type of motion or movement involved.
Yes, that is so true. And what does Allison say?
I'm going to hold you to it, Levi.
Okay, because Levi says, I promise you will love it. And that's why Allison says, I'm going to hold you to it. To hold someone to it. Okay, so what does this mean? Hold someone to it.
Levi has made a promise, and Allison has said, okay, you promised. You cannot back down. You have to keep your promise.
Yeah, you better be right.
Yes.
Right?
I'm going to hold you to it.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to be mad.
I'm going to be mad, yeah. So this is great. Yeah, I'm going to hold you to it. I'll take your advice. But if it's wrong, if it doesn't turn out, then it's your fault.
Yes.
I'm going to hold you to it. All right, let's listen to that one more time.
Hey, Allison, you should sign up for the new yoga class I'm teaching.
I'm kind of bored of yoga, Levi, but thanks for thinking of me.
This is different. It's flying yoga, and it's taking the world by storm.
I've seen that before. It looked like you can get a really good stretch hanging from those silk things.
You can. Why don't you give it a go? The first class is free, and I promise you will love it.
I'm going to hold you to it, Levi.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 22 and 23. If you take the world by storm, it means that it's very popular and also in a very short time. It's like whoosh, it just comes and it's like hugely popular.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen slowly, that's for sure.
Yeah, that is true. Have you played Call of Immortals by TriStar Games?
Of course, that game is taking the world by storm.
Yeah. If you know anything about online games, there are some games that have taken the world by storm.
Everybody plays them.
Oh, everybody plays them. The new singer took the world by storm with her debut album.
Yeah, so songs or singers, albums. Yeah, those types of things. Actors or actresses.
Yeah.
They can take the world by storm.
Yeah.
I think even now, we have some entrepreneurs, business people that are almost celebrities.
I agree.
And they can take the world by storm.
I agree. Because if you don't know anything about the tech world, you don't know these people, but you hear about them in the news. They've become sort of like these iconic figures.
Yeah.
Oh.
To give an old example, Steve Jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody knew Steve Jobs.
Even now.
Right.
He hasn't been with us for many years now.
Yeah.
But he took the world by storm with his speeches, with his products that he helped develop, and is still famous even today.
Right. Interesting. All right. So if you take the world by storm, basically you become really popular all of a sudden.
Yes.
Like in a short period of time. Okay, give it a go means to try something, and usually for the first time. Do you want to sign up for a watercolor class with me?
I've never tried painting before, but I'll give it a go.
Okay. Painting class? Would you give it a go, Cameron? A watercolor class?
Sure.
Yeah?
Why not? Sounds fun.
Yeah, not for me though. It's so funny because I love to sing, I love to dance. It's more performing arts, but this kind of art, painting, drawing, I have like no talent at all.
Well, you don't have to have talent.
Oh, but
to try it.
I know. That is true. Maybe I should. All right. She gave sailing a go and ended up loving it.
Oh, yeah, sailing.
Yeah.
That's one thing I don't really care to try.
Well, I have seen this because, of course, I lived in LA, close to the beach.
Yeah.
I had a very good friend who lived by the beach, even owned a boat, a sailing boat, with her roommate. And I saw those girls sail, and I said, why would you do that? I said, it's such hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not easy.
It isn't.
All the ropes.
Interesting here, go is usually a verb. But here, it is a noun to give it a go.
Yes.
So if you try a second time, you can say, give it a second go.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you failed the first time? I'll give it a second go.
Oh, yeah.
See if you can do it.
Do it one more time.
Yeah.
Could you do a third go?
Yeah, I guess so.
After
a while, just give it 100th go.
No.
We're trying 100 times.
It wouldn't work.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work. So I think this is a great expression when you've never tried doing something. Like maybe you've never roller skated in your life.
Yeah.
And maybe your friend is like, come on, give it a go. Try it. It's fun. But I think, though, with roller skating and ice skating and skiing, if you do it too late in life, it can be dangerous.
Yeah, the falling and getting injured. Yeah.
Yeah.
So give it a go, but give it a safe go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How about this expression? Hold someone to, T-O, and then it. Hold someone to it. All right. It means that, okay, I'm going to make sure that you keep your promise. You said you'd help me move this weekend. I'm going to hold you to it.
You know I never break my promises.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to hold you to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're going to help me.
Mm-hmm.
You can't back out.
You can't back out. He said he'd finish the report by Friday, so we're holding him to it.
So he can't later say, oh, I'm sorry. Can I wait till Monday? I need more time. Mm-hmm. No, you said Friday. Mm-hmm. We want it Friday.
That's right. So that's why you have to be very careful when you talk.
It is true.
No, really. Like, I tell you, Cameron, I was always kind of a people pleaser when I was younger. I wanted to, be like, hanging out with everybody. Oh, yeah, I'll see you. I'll go on Friday. And, they would hold me to it. And then sometimes I would back out. And then it would be a backlash. Yeah. Oh, you're such a flake. Yeah. You're so late. You never keep your promises.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's better just to say no immediately instead of, it sounds great, but inside you're like, no, I don't think I want to do that, right? Because people are going to hold you to it.
It's true. There is sometimes a cultural difference. Not so much Americans, but I've heard Europeans. If you say, hey, let's get a coffee sometime.
Yeah.
They hold you to it.
They do.
They think it's serious. In Korea, it's very common to say, 나중에 커피 한잔 하자.
Yeah. Oh, even in America, too.
Yeah.
Let's have a coffee. Very, very casual.
We don't mean it often. In this way, the Americans and Koreans are the same. Yeah. But I've heard many European countries, that's a real invite.
Really?
If you
they hold you to it?
They hold you to it.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cam. Okay. All right, our power pattern today is thanks for thinking of me, which is like, thank you, but no thank you. Or it could be like, oh, that was nice. I'm so glad you thought of me.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for thinking of me, but I have other plans.
So here it's the, I can't do it, right?
I can't, yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Thanks for thinking of me.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah.
That was really sweet.
Right. Okay. Not just the invite, but also, you thought of me.
Oh, so kind.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Stretch, of course, we know on power. It's our power vocab today. But there's a nice definition on page 24. So we do recommend that you check that out. And what else should our listeners do?
It is the learning platform taking the world by storm. Please go to Audio Hakdang. And for a small monthly fee, you can give it a go. And try out all the wonderful educational material.
Cameron, 2 expressions in one?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Bravo. Thank you so much for studying with us. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.